Welcome back to the deep dive.
Hello. Good to be diving back in.
So today we're really getting into the thick of it, the final chapters of this amazing story. It's where the path to, well, truth and justice seems almost blocked.
Completely. But the determination to fight back is stronger than ever. We're picking up in Volume 3 after just immense suffering.
Right. And our mission really is to trace how our heroes navigate these last incredibly tricky steps, uncovering a conspiracy, trying to reclaim a life.
It really showcases that courage, that can emerge even when things seem utterly dark.
It definitely does.
Yeah.
And the starting point is bleak, isn't it? Laura declared dead. She's alive, but feels totally lost, robbed of her station, her place among the living.
It's such a powerful description of loss, but then you have Walter Hartwright. His resolve just hardens.
Yeah, he commits completely. He says his devotion can now be laid blamelessly at those dear feet. It's quite poetic, actually.
It is. His whole purpose shifts. He says, mine to support, to protect, to cherish, to restore. Mine to love and honor. Mine to vindicate. It's this absolute dedication.
Total commitment. And what about Marian Halcombe? Her role feels so vital here.
Oh, absolutely crucial. Her visit to the asylum, seeing Laura changed, but recognizing her. That's the moment she truly understands the conspiracy.
She connects the dots, how they use the resemblance to Anne Catherick.
Exactly. And their life at this point, it really highlights what they've lost. They're living in, well, serious poverty.
Calculating every penny, weekly expenditure to the last farthing. It sounds grim.
It is grim. But their spirit isn't broken. Marian takes on housework with this amazing courage, and Laura, she tries to draw again, trying to find herself.
So they're fighting on two fronts, survival and justice.
Precisely. And Walter begins the actual hunt for truth, consulting lawyers like Mr. Curl, looking into Anne Catherick, and especially her mother, Mrs. Catherick.
Mrs. Catherick. That encounter is something else, isn't it? So much pride, defiance.
Oh, yeah. She refuses to help directly, but you feel this burning hatred she has for Sir Percival.
And then she just drops it in, almost casually. Sir Percival wasn't Anne's father.
Right, which completely redirects suspicion. It's not what everyone assumed. And then she hints at the secret.
Something hidden, connected to Sir Percival, and specifically, the church vestry.
That's the clue Walter needs. But it's not easy. They're being followed. Sir Percival's men are watching.
There's even a false arrest attempt just to slow Walter down. The villains are actively fighting back.
Which makes Walter's breakthrough even more dramatic. He's at Old Wilmingham Church looking at the marriage register.
With that talkative clerk helping him along.
Exactly. And he notices something's off, suspects an entry is missing, so he goes looking for a duplicate register.
And bingo, that's where he finds it.
The secret. Sir Percival's parents' marriage. It was never recorded. He's illegitimate.
Wow. So that's his vulnerability. That's the leverage.
And it leads to this incredibly tense confrontation. Walter faces Sir Percival right there in the vestry.
The scene of the crime, so to speak.
Sort of, yeah. And Percival, cornered, tries to destroy the evidence. He sets a fire.
And ends up trapping himself. It's such a vivid image, his death, trying to break down that bolted door while the fire rages.
A truly grim end. The inquest identifies him. One villain down.
And Count Fosco. His fate is discovered later, right? More mysterious.
Much later, yes. Walter finds his body in the Paris morgue, identified by a mark, but it's been, well, interfered with. Cuts in the shape of a T.
Suggesting that brotherhood connection, the one Pesco was part of.
It strongly implies it, a different kind of justice, perhaps.
So with the villains gone, the path opens up for restoration.
Finally, the triumphant return to Limmeridge with Laura. Walter now has the proof, Sir Percival's illegitimacy.
And he uses that to force Mr. Fairley, Laura's uncle, to face the truth.
Yes. And there's this very public, very moving scene. The tenants are gathered. Walter lays it all out. Laura's alive. The fraud, the conspiracy, why she looks different.
You can just imagine the emotion when she's finally embraced, acknowledged as herself.
It's the moment she truly reclaims her identity, and symbolized so powerfully by changing the name on the tombstone.
To Anne Catherick, putting the truth in stone, literally.
Exactly. And from there, they find their happiness. Walter and Laura marry. And Marian, of course, stays with them.
The good angel of our lives, as Walter calls her. Her loyalty is just unwavering.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's such a journey from utter despair to this earned peace and happiness.
It truly shows how sticking to the truth, that sheer perseverance, even when everything seems lost, it can actually win out.
It really can. Which brings us to maybe a final thought for you, our listeners. to ponder.
Go on.
Think about how that kind of loyalty, that determination Walter and Marian showed, even with all the sacrifice and darkness, how that power can actually reshape a life, reclaim what seemed gone forever.
That's a powerful thought to end on. Thank you so much for joining us for this deep dive today. We hope exploring this resolution felt as meaningful for you as it did for us.
We certainly enjoyed it. Keep thinking about those themes of resilience and truth.
And hey, if you enjoyed this discussion, maybe leave us a like or subscribe if you haven't already. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments too.
Definitely. We look forward to diving into another story with you next time.